Hi everyone, I hope you're all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you to each and every single one of you. Thank you for helping me get to 100k followers on Twitter. Amazing. Thank you for being a subscriber as well. Okay, so if you're not checked out the Twitter, do definitely get involved. We're posting content on there all the time. You know, bullish, bearish, doesn't matter. Trade setups, whatever, short, long. I'm always posting content, so definitely get out and check out the Twitter on CoinsKid. All the links are in each and every single video description. Sorry I've not made a video on Vechain for a while. It's because I've been under the weather. You know, I've not been doing much work, and I'm still a little bit under the weather, to be honest with you, but I thought I'd get this update out for you today. Just going to look at a couple of things here before we jump into the charts. So we've got the fear and greed index currently sitting at 28 at the moment. So there's a lot of fear in the market. Only last week was in extreme fear. Last month we was in greed, and in fact I think we was actually extreme greed. You know, if we take a look at the last 3 months here, the last year, sorry, for Bitcoin, you can see we're all the way down here right now, and we're coming down to these levels that which we sort of came down to in July and May, and we just hovered down there and consolidated before getting the next leg up for you know, the crypto space, and that's where we put in these beautiful impulsive breaks, and we came to the upside. But what we've not done here for Vechain is broken the all-time high, so it's not necessarily traced at the all-time high at the moment, but it is holding the key level support for that retest, and you know, we are at the same levels roughly where we were in the previous correction for Bitcoin and the crypto markets here. Now there is another indicator I want to show you. It's a CBB indicator, and I've reminded you this so many times. So this currently sits at 54. I think anything, you know, in between 54 or wherever we go down to, it doesn't matter. I think anywhere in between that and 99, okay, is accumulation for me. Okay, now there is a saying, time in the markets beats timing the market, so accumulation is key, and I think that's what we're looking at the moment, is a level of accumulation across the board for the crypto projects, because we've got overextended, and we're coming back holding the key level support for the continuation of the trend which we're in. Do you understand that? So for me, my exit strategy is, you know, at some point I do think, if you look at the price action just there, you can see how overheated we get in this previous bull run. So essentially this is what I'm looking for Bitcoin, the overheatedness, and this has been my exit strategy. I do think it will come, you know, not a crystal ball, but this chart has been really, really good. The CBBI indicator has been amazing. Okay, calling the tops. Look at that top, boom, the CBBI was at 100. Now in the bear market, low, just there, look at it, it was at 0, and just there, the top again, 100, wow, and right now the 0. So, you know, so far, anything in between that and that level of 100 for me is accumulation. But again, nothing to say is financial advice, not got a crystal ball, everything is for education and entertainment purpose only, and it can all crash to 0. Okay, there's no guarantees. So for Vechain, if we take a look at the charts right now, for Vechain, if we take a look at the charts, like what's going on for Vechain at the moment is pretty nasty, isn't it? It's awful. It's coming down. It's shaking people out. You're rolling as you did here, and shaking people out. You're coming down to that same level in the fear and greed index as well. But you know, if you look at the chart here, every time you do, you know, have this huge drawdown, it is usually followed by a huge wave up because of how volatile Vechain is. So look, for example, you know, we did come down here in this whopping correction for Vechain like that. Huge upside, come down again in the V-shaped recovery there, the corona dump, which is pretty much mirroring the kind of correction we're going through at the moment. It's a huge correction, but it was followed by upside, drawdown, upside, drawdown, upside, small drawdown, upside, and right now we're getting a huge drawdown. You know, what's going to follow it? You know, I'm not going to crystal ball, but as long as you're holding key levels of support, I do think you're looking at an impulsive break, and you're looking at a beautiful upside. And I do think that once Vechain does start to go, like I said to you, Vechain's ready to leave a station. At that point, you know, you're looking at an impulsive break and you're looking at upside. So it is kind of clinging on for dear life at the moment. You've not lost a key level of support for me, which is this low just there. If we do start to lose that low, then I think obviously you can see you're sort of coming up, you know, something like this, and you're essentially rolling, and you've got key levels of support below, and this is a technical level of support which I would like to see held, you know, and if it does come to that, that would be an amazing opportunity anyway to come all the way back down there and to get involved at Vechain at them levels, you know. But it is holding support, and you know, this might be a little bit greedy, hoping it'll come down to that level. So, you know, like I said to you so many times, you come down, you get driven into the floor, and all of a sudden explosive break again. Equally, look at that, you come down, oh shit, explosive break. In a couple of weeks you're up there, and you do exactly the same now here. If you get the explosive break and hold this key level support just here, which you currently are for Vechain, this is where you could start to come back up and put in a huge impulsive break to the upside. And at that point, you know, break through this level of resistance just here, which I gave you on the dollar, on the cent, sorry, break through that level of resistance, you know, you start to come back up, and all these people that were selling the fear are going to get left behind, basically, you know. So, you know, it's difficult, isn't it? It is difficult. It's really difficult to sort of convey that Vechain is still bullish when you're coming down like this and having this whopping correction. But, you know, you were still bullish there, you were still bullish there, you were still bullish there. This is what Vechain does. It shakes people out. It's extremely volatile. You were still bullish there. You know, these opportunities, like I'm showing you circled here, they only offer fantastic opportunities. Do you understand that? But people, they can't get their head around that. They just see it rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling, you know. And so far you are rolling, yes, but to a key level support for the continuation of the trend which you're in, which is actually an uptrend, okay, because effectively, you know, you're still making high highs and high lows. Now, one thing you have done here, though, you have lost essentially, not yet anyway, you almost losing this low. So like I said to you, you know, you've got your swing high, your swing low, and right now you are resting on this swing low just there. So if you do start to lose that swing low, you have got a short up all the way down to there, where hopefully, you know, you get the bounce, and this is where you start to come up. So this particular event just here is extremely critical for Vechain moving forward. But like I've just shown you, you know, opportunity, 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 okay. When others are fearful, be greedy. When others are greedy, be fearful. Remember that, okay. Just a quick little update for you on Vechain and the status of Vechain at the moment. So it's basically retracing to a nominal level of support for the continuation of the trend, shaking people out as it goes. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on Vechain. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.